And welcome back, geeks and gamers. This is HorsePLAY Live. Today is 26th of June, 2014. I know I said that ass backwards, but it's okay, because it's a party. And this is a very, very special episode, guys. This is episode 28. It's titled Geeky Antics Network Hard Launch Party. No more of this soft shit. No more of this. We're going to hard and deep, baby. That doesn't quite sound right. I should have thought that out before I said it. I really should have, because if I would have thought it out a little bit, I probably wouldn't have said it. But anyway, gang, it is official, and the party is starting with all our silly hats on. I know Yogi's got a silly mug on, but, you know, I'm still bald. It's all good. That's my only hat. Come join us, guys. This is the party. We are doing a hard launch of the network called Gang. I'll talk a little bit about that more. But, of course, as always, every single week, I am joined by the crazy Puerto Rican bear lizard, Yogi Zilla. Wasabi, big boy. How you doing?
So that was a stellar start.
Do you like that?
It was great. No, what? I was saying more and more about my freaking internet being OP. It's been crazy the whole week. I've been dealing with the internet going in and out, so it's been fun.
And for those that are not watching and just didn't listen to the pre-show, Yogi got into a fight with his internet, and his internet whipped his ass. It was really, really funny. I wasn't laughing because I've been there, but I was laughing because it was him. Quote unquote.
Yeah, well, sometimes I miss living in New York City because there's definitely something to be said about better internet.
Or Dallas. Dallas is all fiber wire.
Yeah, pretty much all the major cities are like that. But what can you do?
So what's going on way down there in the deep south?
Just a lot of storms, and last time we had a really big storm, our winter storm, the power lines went down and the internet went to crap. But now if we just get a strong breeze going through, things go wrong.
Right.
But it's been an interesting night. I was just on the Gaming Death podcast. I was emergency stand-in. It was fun. I joined Chris and Don, and we were doing a show, and we talked about everything but video games. Now, we talked a lot about video games, but I kind of derailed us, and we started talking about movies, too.
Yeah, I heard. But I listened to it. No, the one thing is we've had Chris on. I want Dawn on this show, just because she's part of the gang, too. And I was listening to it today, and she just sounds so sweet and nice, and, man, I need somebody besides you.
I know. She's really cool. I think eventually we might have to reschedule the show so that our East Coast folks and our folks in Europe could join us live, because we are a live show, but not everyone is as much of a night owl or early bird, depending how you look at it.
And what I've been hearing this past week, is not everybody gets to watch it, and everybody's pissed about it.
Yeah, we have some troopers that will join us at 4 or 5 or 6 a.m. their time. Mm-hmm. It's I'm not a morning person, so I totally get that people don't want to wake up that early for a live show. But
well, it's to the point where, from what I've heard, and I've seen it on Twitter before. I'm not gonna say where it's at, but that somebody was actually mad because our show is so late live, because all people talk about is we just go off. And we're so much fun, and we're this and this and this, and we're a perfect match together. And I'm serious as hell, and you're all like, whatever, dude. That's what people like to watch. So they're all talking it up, and now people are actually getting mad they don't get to watch us. We're gonna have to reschedule at some point. But when that day comes, we will do it, and we will let you guys know.
It'll make a lot more sense. Like right now, if you look at our schedule, and actually I do have a public service announcement that goes along with this, but if you look at our schedule on geekyantics.net, it says show schedule in the URL, but it's really a schedule of everything: community events, our podcasts, our streams, sales that may be going on. Those are considered community events, and also cross promotion. There's a cross promotion category, and a lot of people misunderstood that. They think that we're trying to take over all these shows or get them on our network. Geeky Antics right now, we're like a network of networks. It's all about collaboration and spreading the love. And Everything we share from other networks has proper attribution. So we're driving traffic for other sites. We're taking people off our site and taking them to other sites. So, it's all about spreading the love because we know that no one can do it alone. So I don't know. There was some misconception. Derek H asked me, he's like, "Are you setting up a mass exodus of shows from the All Games Network to Geeky Antics?" I'm like, "No, dude, I wouldn't do that. I would never do something like that. I hate hostile takeovers and I hate poachers, especially
Wait.
the underhanded kind."
Who said that?
Derek H. So I want to make sure that anyone that looks on the site realizes we're not trying to compete with any network or build or reinvent the wheel. We're a network that's a different model. We're a syndication network, but we also have some exclusive content. But not everything we feature on our network is exclusive. We spread the love pretty evenly. So I mean, like half of the stuff that's on our schedule is not even exclusive content to Geeky Antics, and I'm fine with that. So no one's trying to take over any shows because there's people, and I'm gonna call out some people. I've heard a lot of grimy stuff about people on other networks. Matter of fact, people that have been coming to our network or are looking at our network have said, "Hey, I've dealt with some of the other people on other networks, and they were jerks." Particularly Wicked Radio, who I'm gonna call them out just because I know that they've been giving a lot of people on All Games a lot of flack, particularly Sean Freeman. I'm not trying to air out his dirty laundry, but it's just so grimy when people say things on Twitter and they have a personal vendetta against someone, saying, "Oh, you stole my show idea," or "You stole my co-host," And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a community and a network without the drama and the BS and the bureaucracy. Bump that stuff.
But a wise man once told me, trolls are trolls. Deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get away from the trolls. They will find you one way or another, but, definitely don't want to invite that element either.
Right.
So,
Well, and if you're new to Horseplay, the one thing I do want to say is what's up or wasabi. That's kind of ironic. You know that show Kicking It? That TV show? I just watched that whole series, and that's the Wasabi Warriors. You wrote that in there today, this week? Wasabi.
Is that an MTV show or something?
No, I don't want to, it's a Disney show. Sorry. Dude, I get on Netflix all the time, and I'll just watch a show that has 5 or 6 seasons, and just watch it, just because I'm bored. I can't watch
the little marathon sessions.
But if you are new, what's up, guys? Horseplay Live rocks out every Thursday night right here at Geeky Antics channel and YogiZilla's channel at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So you guys check that out. And like we said before, there's possibilities that we could reschedule the timing. But as of right now, we're stay right here and just have some fun. That's what we do. A few weeks ago, we launched on Geeky Antics channel. Since stuff happened and it really went really well, we felt like this is where it's supposed to be. So this is the new channel for all those that have been supporting us since day one. You guys are awesome. I mean, this is something. Yogi had a rant. Now I'm just going to talk to you guys for a second. You guys are awesome, straight up. We got a lot talked about, and we're going to get to it. But that's what I want to tell you guys. Everybody at allgames.com. You guys have helped us out so much. And just being in our chat and just helping us out and just tweeting. I got a few people, including YogiZilla, Stan, Farina, you got Freeman. They're all teaching me how to use social media, and I'm getting it now. But it's, I really appreciate you guys from me, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. But we do want to appreciate, like I said, the allgames.com, and the Horseplay replays are on allgames.com. Woot woot. Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. Currently opening up for B-Team Podcast, which is currently opening up for us. Kind of, sort of live. So, but over here. So, but anyway, but at 9 p.m. again, we do have right here on Geeky Antics, right before Horseplay, we do have the Gaming Death Podcast. If you guys did hear that, just, half hour ago, I love Chris and Don. They're awesome, and hope you guys are watching. Big shout outs to you guys. But we do want to make sure we are also hanging out on the All Games chat all the time. Mine stopped working, so I wasn't on it for a couple days, but we're back on it. So if you guys go over there, you guys can go on IRC on an Android or even just on the computer here. Just let them know let the guys at All Games. I got tongue-tied. Let them know HorsePLAY sent you. Obi and Yogi sent you guys, and they'll do whatever they did to us and welcome you with open arms. So I just got tongue-tied again like 6 times in a row. It's not good. But don't forget, guys, right here, Obi1X2, and right above Yogi's head, at YogiZilla, you guys can tweet us throughout the show and throughout the week. We will tweet you back. And yes, I will retweet or I will tweet you guys back. So last but not least, don't forget to join us on our HQ, at our HQ hub at geekyantics.net. Comment, share, and party with us, guys. We are rocking. That doesn't make any sense. I read it 6 times earlier, and just doesn't.
We are rocking thanks to you guys. So let's keep the momentum going. Yeah.
That's what he said. Exactly.
It makes sense.
Yogi, do we have any good latest content on the website, on the gang website today or lately?
The biggest thing, and we're gonna do a full tour of the new site tonight, a nickel tour, the quick and dirty tour of the new website. But the latest thing is the Gang Minute. We kind of buried a giveaway into that, and I need to remember. I'm gonna try to probably make a separate giveaway section so it's more clear. But as a giveaway up there right now, we're giving away a copy of Game Dev Tycoon for Steam, which works on Linux, Mac, or Windows. And it's one of my favorite games, and that's gonna be running a full week, and then it ends next Thursday, June 3rd, right? Yeah, next Thursday, July 3rd. Sorry, it's already gonna be a new month, and then we'll announce the winner on the next HorsePLAY Live.
Do you want another one to give away at the same time?
Of Game Dev Tycoon?
No.
Well,
I was gonna get a different game and just say you can have that one too, and we'll give them both away.
Yeah, we could. That's actually part of the plan tonight. Is that we're hoping that if we get a lot of people in the chat, we'll probably do a live giveaway during the show. But if we don't have enough people in the chat, what we'll do is we'll just launch another giveaway either tonight or tomorrow, probably. But we'll talk about it tonight on the show.
Okay. Well, because all I have to do is go buy it and gift it. So I mean, it's not. I have a game that I've been want people to play with me, and nobody has it ever. So or nobody ever wants to play. So
yes.
Left 4 Dead 2, guys. I'm going to give that away at some point. I'll give a couple of copies away.
Oh, God, I got to reinstall that game again.
I'll give a couple of copies away. It's not a big deal. But, yes, giveaways are coming. We told you they're coming. They are coming. Yes, they are coming.
Yeah, and definitely Game Dev Tycoon is an unusual one because it's a single-player game, but I feel like it's the kind of game that everybody needs to play because it's such a stress reliever. It's a great game to stream. If you have a slow internet connection and your computer isn't that great, it's something that everyone can stream, and it's fun to watch because everybody's playthroughs are completely different, and it's a funny game, and it's fun seeing like if I made this game with this kind of genre, subgenre, and this kind of graphics and this audio engine and all this stuff in here, and marketed like this, how well would it do? And it simulates that, and it's not very deep as far as the algorithms used to simulate the game development process, but it's a fun experience. So Game Dev Tycoon, even if you don't win it, I think everybody check it out. But we will be doing more giveaways, a lot of game giveaways, but we're gonna do non-gaming giveaways too. Those are just the easiest because Steam, we could just gift it to you, and then we could become friends on Steam, or we could just give it to you through one of our groups on Steam, and then we could play together. What's that?
That's another giveaway.
Oh, a physical thing.
It's a mouse pad.
Nice. I see that's the thing about it. Like I'm trying to keep.
I'm trying to keep the logos out of the way, but yeah.
Well, the other thing too is like the digital goods are easier because you can just email them to someone, give them a code, or send them the file or whatever. And it's very easy. But when you gotta like start mailing stuff, and then people might get impatient because it doesn't get to them, or if it gets lost in the mail, we'll do that kind of stuff too. But we're trying to keep our overhead down.
I have an account with FedEx, so I don't pay shit.
FedEx I like. I've never
hey,
had it.
I'll hook you up with a key, man. We'll get some good shipping costs. I promise you. I already have it. I just gotta send it to you.
And I do have a lot of like a lot of knickknacks and stuff. Like I have sometimes I buy stuff in bulk just because it's such a good deal. Like I have this is like the most random thing. I have a copy of Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers in on Blu-ray, unopened.
Oh,
You know, now I have my own copy, but you know, there's people that still haven't seen this. So I'm like, that's a good giveaway gift, but I'm gonna hold off on that. No, not for you, Obi. For Christmas though, we will. You know, I would like. I think, dude, I do have to say, at the rate we're going right now, if everybody stays positive and contributes, and we just keep pushing and the momentum keeps going, you know, and we keep the support going the way it has been, I would love to do like a Kris Kringle type thing, you know, a Christmas gift exchange. Oh, dude, we could do so much stuff. So looking forward to the end of this year. I mean, I don't want it to get here yet, but there's a lot of stuff to happen before then.
let's calm
What?
down. Let's calm down. We're still in June. Hey,
I know.
wait. I'm gonna say it again. Another wise man told me, one step at a time.
Yeah, I know. And actually, this I'm gonna warn everybody ahead of time. This month is gonna be crazy because family's visiting. My mom,
Chinga
who
padre.
Chica Padre? What the
I
hell?
didn't say padre.
That's okay. Whatever you said.
I'm
I
not
swear you
saying it
said
again.
Oh, I know what you. Okay, I swear I heard Padre though.
No, you
but
didn't, because I didn't say that.
I see what you're into, Mister. But,
Not me, no.
no, the funny thing is that my mom is like definitely afraid of airplanes. She avoids them as much as possible. But I'm like, you could take the bus, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's a trek and a half because I've done that road trip before. I've done it from Cali to here. I've done it from here to New York and all over the place. And
Your mom,
those road trips are brutal.
your mom's gonna
even
go,
if you take a bus.
No, chica, I'm not getting on that plane. No, 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 no.
Juno, no me gusta the plane. No, no me gusta. No, 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 mijo, no.
No, 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 mijo. No, no, no.
I had no idea what we're doing, guys, but we will get back to the show eventually.
Well, we got
We got a
have
lot to talk about,
time. We have. All right, you're gonna put on shit. I'm gonna put on shades too. Then I'm gonna put my
Oh.
sunglasses. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on at night. Someone cue up the Corey Hart. There you go. We're gonna be completely douchebags here.
Yeah.
I got my Ray-Bans on.
We ain't looking at nobody today.
It's like, yeah, no eye contact. But anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be really crazy this month. But between all the stuff we're doing on the network and you know the family stuff, the home front, it's gonna be interesting. But you know,
I
this is
can't wait,
basically
man.
version 2.0 of the Geeky Antics site, and we already have lots more stuff that we're gonna be adding to the site. It's pretty much a live beta, but we're officially launching it now because that's it. We're gonna promote the crap out of it, get people to start setting up profiles. You know, we'll talk about all the features in there, but just definitely check out that blog post, the Gang Minute. It shares some of. It has the giveaway in there at the end, so make sure you go all the way to the end. But it also has some of our picks for Steam games, some of the deals on GOG. They've been doing some free games on there. A lot of stuff. And the Gang Minute is pretty much like our newsletter, one of our newsletter kind of things, like Yotai. Well, Yotai is more about Hearthstone, and the Gang Minute is more about all the latest stuff going on the network and stuff that we're up to. So, yeah. Also, one last thing, I'm going to be a regular host on Pixelated Pints with Fred Rojas. So, I don't know. You must have known something I didn't because... Dude, you were like, oh yeah, that's one of your shows, isn't it? And I'm like, no, it's not. I listened
Yeah,
to it.
I almost blew it open. Sorry,
and
sorry, Fred.
But I guess something must have happened because after that, he contacted me. He said, hey, you know, I would like to have a third host. You interested? I'm like, sure. You know, so I'm probably biting off more than I can handle. Monday at 10 p.m. is a really good time, so I can do that.
Told you I can.
Yeah, dude, that was creepy because I'm telling you, the next day he was like, actually, it wasn't the next day. It was the following Monday, but still, it was like,
Well, you know.
I'm still working on trying to get him, Fred, to be to have his show Pixelated Pints officially on Geeky Antics. So that'd be cool. But either way, we still give it the same love. It'd just be cool to have more purple or whatever color I'm using right now in the schedule, because those are our shows, and everything else is like the red is all the stuff we're cross promoting, and then there's other colors. The Legends in there, you can see it on the schedule.
Oh yeah.
So Obi, what are some other ways people can get in touch with us, man?
Hey guys, if you guys would like to, and you guys want to hear your voice, and if you like to talk just as much as myself and Yogi Zilla does over there, you guys can leave us a voicemail, 206-415-4987. Now, if you're shy and you're just, I don't want to hear my voice, or I'm scared, I don't want to do that, you guys can email us too. Now, the fax or voicemail is 206-415-4987. Now, you can mail us. Send us an email at mail@geekyantics.net, and we'll respond to the prospective shows of your choice. It's all good, guys. We want you guys to call in. We want you guys to come in. I mean, this show is going to be a huge... it's a party, guys. It's a fucking party. Tonight on the show, we want to interact with you guys. We want to interact with chat. Looks like Stan the Man made it. We do want to interact with chat and just get you guys going. I mean, the party's now. You guys want to join in? We're going to do call-ins. We're going to free ball a lot of things. I was going to say everything, but no. A lot of things. We're going to free ball and just have good old conversation, a good old party at. So, that being said, you guys do want to join us here in the next few minutes. Guys, get on Geeky Antics, or not Geeky Antics. Get on Skype. Go to Geeky Antics or HorsePLAY Live on Skype. Add us. I'll accept it, and then we'll add you to the call here in a little bit. Okay? Yogi, I know we don't have a lot of news, but do you want to recap what we've actually been going over over the last couple weeks, kind of real quick?
Well, there was one thing that I just was made aware of that I think is worth mentioning, that Google I/O, the developer conference, is going on.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of want to mention that real quickly because they're talking about more stuff they're doing with Android, like integrating into vehicles, and Audi is doing it. But if you want to get more details on it, the B Team podcast, if you listen to tonight's episode, they're going to get more in-depth in that. It's kind of interesting because, I'm a big Android fan. I don't know how people are still rallying behind Apple after iOS 7, because that thing is an atrocity. The apps crash in there constantly. It's not as slick as it used to be. They try to make it sexier, but they sacrifice performance and stability for it. And I'd rather have performance than have all this fancy crap that doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't improve the user experience. And it's like Hearthstone crashes on there, and Soulforge.
Mm-hmm.
That's already done deal. Oh, Stitcher crashed on. Those are really the main apps I use on there when I'm not on my Android tablet or phone. So that's what I say to you, Apple. But yeah. Speaking of Hearthstone, the Fireside Gatherings are still going on, apparently. I have to verify. I need to figure out when this ends, because we need to get on this and get our special card backs, and maybe even set up some local events and get them up on the site. So maybe some people in our community, whether you're on the All Game side or Geeky Antics, wherever you're at, maybe if you set up a Fireside Gathering, you can get listed by Blizzard on their little circulary, whatever little newsletter they do. Mm-hmm. And it's a really nice way to meet other Hearthstone players and do a little meet and greet kind of thing. So I really like this concept. I know some people are still kind of like, it's a bust. They didn't really push it that hard, but it's something where I think we make the most out of it.
Right.
And by the way, Stan Farina was lurking. I saw him there from the beginning. And Maiden Shy White Wolf is in the chat. So hopefully more people will show up. I know lately the hour has been rough on people.
That's one of my league followers, Maiden.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
She's cool.
She does. She is. She's funny as hell sometimes too. She makes me crack up. Makes me laugh so hard sometimes. And then she's like, "What did I do wrong?" Nothing. I'm laughing my ass off right now.
She was on Game Me the podcast too, so we appreciate the support. It's awesome. But so yeah, the clock is ticking right now. By the way, for the Microsoft refunds, if you want to get in on the action for the Xbox Live thing, it's they retro rate it, whatever you want to say it, or prorate it, so that all the time you've had Xbox Live and you never were able to use Netflix unless you were paying for it. It's a weird thing. They changed it so that now you don't need an Xbox Live Gold membership to use Netflix or any of that stuff.
I know, it's awesome, right?
Yeah, that's the way it should have been to begin with. But because of that, they extended this refund. But I don't really know how it works because if you still have Xbox Live membership, you ain't gonna keep it. Why would you want a refund? Or other than that, the fact maybe they're doing it as a sign of good faith. Like, and you read their fact, and it's so cryptic. It's like, okay, are we done with the shades?
Yeah, my eyes are starting to hurt. It's not bright enough.
No more Corey Hart.
Not right now.
You looked a little bit like a mulatto, like a mulatto baby when I looked at you with the shades on. It's so beautiful.
What? Wait a minute. What? All right.
When I was wearing my shades.
Oh, I was like mulatto. What the? Okay, got it. I got it. Yeah.
Because I got the tint on there, so it's like wee.
And I'm already pasty white already, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying
Damn
you
gringos.
It was a free tan for you, man. Aw, we love you too, Maiden. That's cool. So, hell, I don't know. Maybe we'll still do a giveaway, even if it's just a few people in here. F it. Well, if it's only Maiden that's a non-gang person, we just might just give Maiden
a free game.
Free thing. Yeah. So we'll see what we'll do. We'll see what we'll do how the time goes. But so yeah, Obi, some corrections and updates. You were right. The last class-specific Curse of Max Ramus card was a spider for the hunter.
You want to know why I was right? You want to know why I was right? I was looking at it when I told you.
I know. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember it showed the actual effect. And then I pulled up the link, and it did show it. But I was surprised no one else reported it on any other websites. Because usually they jump on it like, flies on shit.
Right. Well, and what I was looking at too is it's a lot of cards when they come out, you're like, oh, that's going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 mana cost card because it's going to be awesome. This shit's 1 mana cost.
Yeah,
it's
nice. This is what cracks me up about it. People were ragging on it on different podcasts and blogs. I finally started seeing people talking about it. And I'm like, do you understand this is a 1-cost card?
And they're calling it a crap card. It's not a crap card.
Dude, 1-cost card with a death rattle that allows you to draw a random beast. Now, that may not sound so great. But beast is already... the hunter's already pretty much an aggro player, usually. You could go control hunter, but usually you want to be a little aggro in the beginning to force people to use the removal and answer what you put out there until you get your real plays out. So, you get a pretty balanced game because of that. This allows you to be more aggressive and have more consistent hands because you can draw. Now, the thing is, it is a random beast, but the thing is, it's not a random beast from your deck. It's a random beast, period. It could be a legendary beast that you may not even have. And there's 2 legendary beasts right now, that if I'm not mistaken. King Mukai
the
and
tiger and the
No, the legendaries.
Oh, legendary beast. Okay, yeah.
King Mukai, I think, and the beast.
Yeah.
King Mukai is the monkey that gives you bananas.
Yeah, I was gonna say the gorilla, but yeah, monkey.
Yeah, the gorilla. Yeah, okay, semantics.
Well, I don't, because I was thinking of it was the tiger, the legendary tiger, and the gorilla, but the tiger is not legendary. Never mind. It's epic.
The tiger is just awesome. That Stranglethorn tiger is
I'm talking
really
about.
awesome.
I'm talking about the 7/6, 5 mana cost, 7/6 stealth tiger, the beast. That when it comes out, it gives a bleed. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong card. But it's not a legendary, it's an epic card. So I just got it out the other day. But anyway, moving on.
Anyway, I just wanted to make sure people are aware of that it's a random beast. It doesn't have to be a beast that you have. It could be any beast. Now, it could be a crap beast, but the chances are you're gonna get value out of it in a beast deck. I mean, unless you're weird and you're not playing hunter with beasts, which I don't see any point not to. I mean, you could, but that's really the beauty of hunter is getting that beast synergy.
I'll say it because Yogi doesn't want to. You could play it that way, but then we'd call you stupid. Just saying.
I mean, I can see someone running hunter. I can see someone running hunter with all aggro cards, like really low cost cards, like a Zulok deck, and just like all these plays, throwing out stuff every turn and just charging straight to your face. Maybe run some silences so the taunts don't matter.
Zerg deck.
But, yeah, like a little Zerg deck. Zerg rush all the way. But,
I either win fast or I lose really slowly.
Yeah. But the thing about it, the most fun part about Hunter is getting the starving buzzard out and then getting all that card draw. You know, whether you do Unleash the Hounds or you just get a bunch of little creatures out and just getting that crazy cycle, and all of a sudden you're back in the game.
Well, you got to
But,
be
you know,
You got to be careful though, because if you play it wrong, and you know, I've done it too. You've done it. My Missy's done it. Fifi's done it. She's had that buzzard out. She's drawing cards, put a beast out, draw a card, put a beast out, draw a card, put a beast out. Other guy had 15 cards left. She didn't have shit. So she just sat there and waited for him to kill her. You got to be careful how you play that, guys. It can backfire on your ass really quick.
I think if you're down, the same thing happened with Priest and a Northshire Cleric. But if you get down to the point where, like, you know, you have no more cards left, you pretty much lost the match already. It's not because you overdrew; it's just because you lost your window of opportunity. You know, and that's more of a deck balancing thing. Like maybe you don't have enough late game answers or mid game answers, because that happens. Like I just played an arena run where I had a warrior and I had a lot of counters, but I had no real cards or combos for ending the match unless they all lined up at once. So it was just counter, but I could never get something out on the board or keep it on the board. So I could never go to his face. So it was like the most boring arena run ever. I did make an epic comeback though, because I had like 5 life left. I got up to like 9 armor, and then I got all the red cards and like just charged to the face. But yeah, that you know, that kind of stuff happens more with arena. But if you're not careful, it will happen with any kind of deck. You talking Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, we're talking Hearthstone, Maiden.
Yu-Gi-Oh's great too, though. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I gotta play that game online because I still got credits on there. And go ahead, Obi.
I got a story for you. My wife was playing a warlock, and she was a priest. She had 4 health left. This warlock had 24 health left. She killed him. She had a 21-17 creature. Or a 21-7 creature. She buffed it up. I don't know how she did it, but she buffed it up enough to where this creature had like 21. It was like 21-18 to start. It was like doubling your health or something. I think it was one of those cards. Maybe no. Yeah, it was a priest. And then she basically hit the guy twice, and he had 1 health and she had 2, and he hit her 1 time. So that guy had 1. And then she did it again a couple games later and beat the living snot out of a guy. She only had like 5 health. Because she boosted it up to like 21 damage for 1 attack. And guy had no taunts. Oh boy. All I saw was the whole computer just go. That's it.
Yeah.
when you hit him, you know, it feels like your lap vibrates. You're like, shit.
Yeah,
okay, I'm
yeah.
good. Sorry, guys.
When it comes to burst, I think the people that are scariest once you're like, you know, below half health, or you know, if you're like at 10 health or less, shaman can scare you because they got crazy buffs. Priest could do some crazy 1-turn kills. I've had a shield bearer out first turn, and then took the shield bearer, doubled his health, actually added the +1 health, then doubled it. Then added Inner Fire, got him up to like 10. Then doubled his health again, and then added another Inner Fire, and got him up to 20 attack, and finished the game by like turn 3 or 4, something like that. I mean, crazy stuff can happen, but for you to get that like God hand where nothing can stop you, and they don't have early removal, like that's like super rare.
Yeah,
especially against
where
Hunter.
you do like 20 damage in the first like 3 turns. Yeah, that's awesome.
Maiden Shy White Wolf says her whole deck is lots of taunts.
Bring it.
And
I will destroy you with lots of taunts.
I like taunts, but I can see what the pro players say about avoiding taunts, because the thing about them, when you put taunts in your deck, and I love my Taz Dingo, you know, because he's just such a solid card for 4 costs.
Taz Dingo.
Yeah, but you know, 3/5 for 4 costs, not bad. But the thing is, when you have the taunt, you sacrifice the base stats. So it's better to get the Yeti out because it's a 4/5 for 4 costs, you know, and then you can buff that up if anything. Especially in a druid deck, you can make that into a taunt, and it forces people to remove it. Another one that I've always said was very underrated, and now people are using competitive formats: Oasis Snapjaws, 2/7 card for 4 cost. But that 7 cost, that 7 health makes it people like I have to decide: am I gonna waste all my removal on that guy or just ignore him? And if they ignore him, you might turn around and buff him and make him into something really hard to remove.
And the one thing, and I can tell you right now because I've done it before until I actually read what the things do. I've actually looked over that card several times, and the reason why, and the most reason why from everybody is it only has 2 damage. They don't see a lot of people when they play this game and they first start out playing this game, they say, oh, I got to have this much damage, this damage. If you don't have any defensive cards, you're going to die even faster. Yes, you don't want a whole bunch of taunts, but you want a few. You want your charge cards, you want your buff up cards to where, anything and everything that you can do just to make a well-rounded deck. Now, eventually, okay, we will get on some sort of a stream or however we're going to do it and actually explain to people what's going on for the noobs that, and I'm a noob too. I saw you say it, Maiden. Yes, I'm a noob too. Yogi, my wife, they destroy me. Okay? Yogi can be taking a freaking nap and his cat Blue is playing and she still beats my ass, okay? So it's I'm a noob too, so don't worry about that, but we're going to try to get something in there, even just make a video to put on Geeky Antics. Hey, Yogi, do we have any more Curse of Naxxramas updates?
No, that's pretty much it, but I'm still going to stick to my guns. I think July is the target.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good about that, so save up some of your gold or set some money aside because I think we're looking at 500 to 1,500 gold per episode or wing or run of Naxxramas. And the first one's on the house, but that's how they're going to tease you, entice you. And then after that, it's 3 other, because 4 total quarters or wings that you get to play. And then there's a big boss at the end of each of them. And also, we have some leaked photos from Curse of Naxxramas that I will be posting up on Geeky Antics. And hopefully we won't get a nasty gram from Blizzard. Because I know they took it down from the forums. But, I think everybody's seen them already. But for those who haven't, it looks really neat. It shows you some of the interface. It's a little blurry. But you can see some of the interface, some of the bosses and stuff. It's cool. I'm so stoked about it. So that's why we've been talking so much about Hearthstone. And another reason is because it's a free game. So it's a game we could all play together. And we'll be doing tournaments and ladders and all that good stuff. What did you do, OB? By the way, shout out to Muffin Man's 132. Welcome to the chat, buddy.
I don't know if I want to talk to Maiden anymore.
Everybody's fashionably late.
She's giving everybody cookies but us.
What kind of cookies? If they're oatmeal snickerdoodles or white chocolate macadamia nut, I might be sad. But everything else, I'll be all right. Yeah, see that. Everybody gets cookies except us. Yeah.
Man Crush and Geek Girls. This is the segment, guys, where if you want to be a guest or suggest a favorite man crush or geek girl, contact us via Twitter, all games, or the official gang website. We'd love to hang out with you. For now, let's just share our Geek of the Week, where we plug broadcasters and other geeks we love. Currently, I've been trying to ramp up and make sure that I get everything done for the social media aspect, and actually trying to, of course, the Sunday dose on Sunday. I'm really passionate about that, and I want to make sure everything's done. So unfortunately I don't have any streamers this week. I wrote to Yogi, I don't have any streamers this week due to the metric fuck ton of research I had to do, so I don't sound stupid on Sunday. So yeah, and if you guys know, it's a League of Legends type broadcast where we get into the EU scene. So it's a pretty good show. But Yogi, who you got? Who'd you check out this week?
Well, speaking of which, I got the Sunday Dose up on iTunes and Stitcher. I'm surprised they approved it so fast. I guess we got some clout now. It's like Geeky Antics.
Man, I was gonna say that.
Approved.
I was gonna say that later, dude. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
You just ruined my thunder.
You can still say it later. People will forget, or they might skip this part. You can still say it later.
Go.
Here. So yeah, my geek of the week is Fear to Jeff. Now he's not a streamer, and we've been sticking to a lot of streamers because we're really getting deep into the Twitch ecosystem. But Jeff is the streamer's best friend, and he is the kind of person that makes Twitch what it is. Because the streamers, yeah, they're great, but Twitch would not be what it is without people like Fear to Jeff, because he gives fantastic feedback. He's always positive. He engages you. You cannot be a antisocial or bitter bastard around him, and it's great because
Challenge accepted.
Well, you probably can, Obi. But let me put a correlation there. Some people can.
Womp womp womp. There's your sound effect for the day.
He's great. I love whenever I'm streaming and he joins the chat, it's like he engages everybody in the chat. He keeps everything. He keeps everybody just pumped. It's great. And he does a lot of stuff after the stream is done. When are you gonna stream? Oh, what's on today's schedule? Like, I love these kind of people. And I barely know Jeff, but I really feel like we're best friends. The way we talk to each other, and he's a Doctor Who fan, so that helps out too. But he's been supporting Geeky Antics. He's been plugging us. Him and his girlfriend, the kitty Kate, don't like Twitter, and he registered on Twitter just to follow us on Geeky Antics.
Yeah. Wait, who is it?
Fear to Jeff.
Hey, he just followed me yesterday too.
So there you go. You get to talk about
hell yeah,
oatmeal OP. But yeah, dude, wow. I mean, seriously. You're the best, dude. I love you, Jeff. And and Kate is also awesome as well. The kitty Kate. She's funny though. She's a little more salty like you, Obi.
I love you, Jeff.
He's gonna listen to this and feel so dirty later.
He's gonna be like, I feel violated.
But what excites me particularly about this is that we've been talking about doing a Doctor Who miniseries. I think it might end up being like a seasonal, ongoing. Doctor Who? I think it might be an ongoing thing we're gonna do actually, because I'm finding there's lots of people that love Doctor Who. So this might give us a voice. We won't do it weekly. We'll do it like here and there, but it'll be like a special episode, its own little show. But Matt Bradford is into it, and he's from VGO and Zombie Cast for the Uninitiated. Ali from 42 Level 1 is into Doctor Who. Stan Farina, I know, is into Doctor Who. Jeff and Kate. I mean, it's going to be epic once we get that going. And that's so creepy how you can just stand completely still, Obi.
Sorry.
You're doing it on purpose. You're like, not even blinking.
Making sure I'm not blinking because that's what you're looking at. You're like, is he blinking? Is he blinking? No, he's not blinking.
Yeah, because to engage
I did it to you last week.
I put the video window right by my webcam, so it looks like I'm looking at the audience, and then I see you through my peripheral, and I'm like, are you frozen? Jerk.
No, I'm not frozen.
Anyway, moving on.
I was going to say something really cool, but I forgot.
Your face. I was saying your face is cool. That's a compliment.
Geeks engaged. All right, guys, it's the time. Did you like that one? It was kind of like an Optimus Prime type thing, you know?
Optimus Prime with a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. Geeks engaged. Yeah. Tonight's show is all about you guys. Join us. Contact us via HorsePlay's live Skype account or just search HorsePlay Live and the gang voicemail hotline. You guys can leave us a voicemail if you guys want. We're going to be playing as many as we have tonight, hopefully. 206-415-4987. And if you guys do call in, please use headphones. Not to be an ass, but I am the one that is an ass most times. If you don't have headphones, we will disconnect the call just because it's hell on our audio. It really hurts, and there's wicked echo. So, but if you guys do want to, just add us up, and we'll get you right in there. So, Yogi,
hello.
Are you awake?
I'm checking the Twitter feed. That's why it's seeing the top of my head.
Oh, Twitter feed? Yeah, okay. Yeah. While Yogi's checking the Twitter feed, if you want to be added to the call, message us, and we will drop you in when we are ready to give you a proper welcome. Please don't spam. Don't say I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If you can't stay, if you will only stay a few minutes, that's fine too. It does not matter. Yeah, it's going to be hell on my cameras, but it's all good. It does not bother a bit. But don't spam us. We're not an elevator. We don't go up on command or go down on command. That's another sexual pun that I just threw in there today, isn't it?
I kind of set that one up. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But,
you did.
Fun. I like that metaphor because people like to smash the elevator button as if it's gonna come faster. Yeah, take that.
Like they spam the closed door like it's gonna close faster, bitch. It's on a timer. Once you hit the button and it closes, it doesn't go any faster.
Yep, it's so true. It's the same. It's kind of like the ADD that kicks in when you're playing Hearthstone and you just start poking the crap out of the sand. And you're hoping you can make a design, but nothing ever happens other than little pieces of fan.
I just
sand
destroy
fly
everything
around.
that I see in Hearthstone. Like all
They need more
the windows and I pet my griffin every now and then
Oh yeah.
Pops up, looks at me, says thanks for petting me. I light the fire. I make the alliance flag whoosh in the wind. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, yeah. I'm okay today, guys. Anyway. All right.
By the way, shout out to Racing John, one of our super fans on Geeky Antics, and he just joined our giveaway for Game Dev Tycoon. So that's awesome. I'm just checking the stream, making sure we do have a question that was brought to us through Ask FM.
Okay.
And we're gonna field this for the entire. Since we are doing Geeks Engage, we're gonna field this for the entire chat. If you could bookmark just 5 websites, which 5 would you choose? And if you're listening on the recorded archive, the recorded podcast or the video giveaway for gaming, whoa, really, Obi?
I thought he would have freaking speakers or headphones in. My bad.
Oh, we got someone in here.
That's Stan. That's.
Oh, I figured Stan would do that.
He goes ready. He said ready, and so I was like, okay, he wants to come to the call. Sorry, guys. Go ahead, Yog.
Stan, I think Stan does it on purpose.
I think he does too.
He just trolls us. But yeah, so that's the question for you guys. You guys can call in 206-415-4987 if you want to answer that, or mail us at mail@geekyantics.net. And yeah, that's the question is, if you could bookmark just 5 websites, which 5 would you choose? We would hope that geekyantics.net makes it, because we spread the love to a bunch of other content. We kind of try to bring you the best of the rest of the web. So we should be at at least the number 5, I would think. But if you don't pick us, we won't get butthurt. We promise.
Well, you would think, but I mean, that doesn't always work out like it's supposed to either. So yeah, Stan the man.
I won't get butthurt if
you promise.
I won't.
Okay. All right.
Now, once version 3.0, version 2.0 of the site is pretty OP, but once version 3.0 comes up, it's gonna be if you're not on the site by then, I'm gonna have to assume you have a mental condition.
What are you saying? Oh. All right, let's bring Stan in here. He's probably going to have it. You're probably going to hear an echo again. And yes, guys, I just did take him off the call because he was echoing. And yes, Stan, trolls are OP. Troll. He just said trolls are OP, and he's the one that trolled us. Yeah. Stan did it. He did it.
Stan had $1,000 headphones and he's not using them.
Yeah, I know.
Fix Yogi. Am I broken? What happened to me?
Fix Yogi. I don't have any. There's nothing different. Yo. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. Now, Obi, fix yourself. I didn't change anything.
We must have messed with the code in the Matrix.
What, in Skype?
It's the Matrix. We erased, when you tried to erase the woman in the red dress, everything else went to crap. And you created a virus inadvertently.
Well, for one, Stan needs to stop wearing red dresses. 2,
he looks good in a red dress, though. I like his shaved legs.
He really does. He really does.
He pulls it off.
The man boobs, not so much, but the legs, nice.
Man boobs are
Yes.
useful.
Yes, Maiden. The video is off right now just because we're just talking. I'm just getting Stan and everything, getting the video all set back up. So that's why it's off right now. So we'll just keep it going.
Aw.
We're gonna give a little
Maiden-
shout outs. Go ahead.
Maiden likes looking at our ugly mugs. Yay!
I know.
Say, go ahead, Obi.
Go ahead, Yogi. While I get these cameras going, you give some. We're gonna do some shout outs and love, just because we love to shout people out. Hey, Yogi.
Hey, that sounded so.
Hey, how you doing?
2 snaps and a twist.
The formation, homeboy. Shit.
Are they really remaking the whole Matrix trilogy?
No. Are they really?
Oh Lord, I don't know how I feel about it. Like that was one of the first. I think that was the first DVD I got, the first Matrix, to be honest. And with the freaking surround sound and all the explosions and everything in there, it was amazing.
It was nice, wasn't it?
But that third movie was just, I just could not suspend my disbelief. Is Stan in here?
Stan the man.
He might have muted himself.
Yeah,
Well,
he did.
He might be sorting out his.
You guys
his
are
headphone
mean. I'm not. I'm taking my ball and going home. As if
Oh,
we were
he's
playing
muted.
ball or something. I don't know.
He's muted while he's working out his stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so some again, you know, we've been repeating a lot of the same people. There's a lot of people, but these are people that just consistently have been supporting us. Zombievore, Obizianka, Puffin, Stanfarina, Spaffyzilla, Monalicious, Blue Monkey, Theater Jeff, the Kitty Kate. There's a bunch of people, and it's too many to name, but you guys know who you are. You always at least drop by our streams. You check by. I see you on the site doing stuff, you know, whether you're commenting or just sharing or liking stuff, you know. I see the retweets, and it's awesome. And Obizaka and Puffin, they did some freaking
Puffin.
stream raids. Yeah, he does smoke on the stream. He doesn't care. He's like,
Me and Puffin
this
gonna
is
have.
hardcore.
Never mind.
Yeah, you and Puffin will be best friends.
Right. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say it myself. I was gonna let you say it. You know what I mean?
Tiger Claw in the chat. Oh man, we are having a party here.
It's Tiger.
Oh man,
I'm scared.
Tiger Claw is the resident keeper of all games unofficially. He makes sure things don't break, keeps everything running, and he's a master promoter. He also gives a lot of love to what's it called, the VOG Network, Voice of the Geek.
All right, I'm gonna do it for him
Awesome
too.
to have him in here.
I love you, Tiger Claw. Thank you for coming.
Nice. He's gonna be totally weirded out. Like, okay, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, no, right?
So they said no, they're not remaking it from what he's heard. They will be prequels. That's interesting. That'd be pretty neat. That would be cool. I'd be very interested in that. And I would actually say do prequels and then redo the series, because the third movie, I do not consider it canon. It was just terrible. Matrix Revolutions or whatever it was. Pfft, no, thank you. But Tiger Claw, when it comes to like movies and shows and stuff, he knows all the news. Like, and I know especially if it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me give Tiger Claw some permission to post links here so you guys have a little extra material. But yeah, so more shout outs and love. You know, all the loves and all the shout outs to everyone that's in the live chat who I think we covered everybody. Yeah, we covered everybody. But you know, Maiden Shy, White Wolf, Stan Farina, Tiger Claw. Who else are we missing? Miss anyone else? This guy Obi-Wan X2.
Hey, there's another guy in here. Moobot's in here too. That guy that goes
Moobot.
Moobot.
I like Moobot, but he just doesn't talk enough.
He's a dick. He was being an ass last week.
He was kind of being an ass.
He was kicking people out, freaking banning people and shit. Like, what the hell, dude? They didn't do nothing to you.
It wasn't quite that bad. He just timed them out for like supposed spam. He was being really sensitive last week. Like, I don't like that. You said 3 messages in a row, so I had to keep like going in and undoing it. Like, during the show is crazy. But So, oh yeah. So yeah, everybody in the live chat and all of you downloading and listening to our podcast. Much love to you, of course. Wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us, we appreciate you. So and also for this is for Fiona Jeff and the Kitty Kate and everyone else who has been asking. Blue Cam is still in the works. It's gonna be a thing. When I'm raising and saving some funds to upgrade my rig to not only support the dual cam but also improve the stream consistency. 'Cause otherwise, I think like when I got rated and like it went like the channel was like getting tons of people in there, my stream went. But I think it was also because the internet was like acting up, so it was just a bad combo. But it was. So yeah, I'm in the process of getting all that stuff situated. But yeah, blue cam will be a thing, and you'll be able to see my wonderful kitten who I love so much. The best snuggle buddy ever. I know. I know. I sound really fruity, but I love my cat. She's awesome, dude. She's an awesome cat.
Oh, yeah, Obi-Wan X2 is going to be streaming more, too, by the way. So, I will get a schedule out, and I will put it on Geeky Antics as well, but that's something for later, when we have some more news. End of the show news. How's that?
I like it. I've been telling you should. And by the way, I have a message from Cantiel, who said you should get your ass into my channel, and because everybody was rating me. I was getting rated from by 3 different channels. It was crazy, and then Cantiel was in there and said, "Tell Obi to get his fat ass in here." I was like, nice.
This fat ass will beat his ass into the ground.
I'll
sit on his little skinny pork ass. What happened to Cantiel? Oh, he's dead. Why? I sat on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but see, you should feel the love. People were asking for you on my channel.
It's just who I am, man. I don't know. I don't know. I had a good comeback, but I forgot. Anyway, you ready for this? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Quickie. All right, guys, this is the time for the Quickie. We did tell you guys before that GeekyAntics.net nickel tour. We're going to give it to you right now. Yogi, what do you need me to do, first of all? Do you need me to jump on the website and actually put it on the stream for a few minutes, or?
If you want to,
yeah, okay.
If you want to do that and walk through it as I show it, we can do that. Get all fancy.
Definitely.
You don't have to.
Now this is the one that I actually have to think about where it's at, because when we're on the new one, correct? Yes.
GeekyAntics.net and GeekyAntics.com both go to the same place now.
Yeah.
So no more confusion for everybody.
No more screw ups for Obi-Wan.
Yeah, but I still say, like, I notice that the people like are partial to .com because it seems more professional, but like even though we do obviously we have commercial interests because we don't being starving artists is only cool for so long, but I want people to focus on the network part. And we're a network.
Yogi's just a rebel.
I am a rebel. I do not like going by conventions. I'm past that. If I like conventions and following the rules, I'd be working a regular desk job and just collecting an easy paycheck. But I like going against the grain. That's just me, man. I'm kind of like Steve Jobs, except I'm actually cool. Oh, I said it. Is it too soon? Sorry.
Oh, damn, that was messed up, dude.
All the Apple fans are gonna unsubscribe now. No, but everybody like
thanks a lot, Yogi.
Talks about Steve Jobs, how like he was like this visionary and he was amazing. He treated his team members like crap. He was insatiable. Nothing would satisfy him ever. Terrible person to work for.
That's why it got where it got.
Well, that's fine. He did crack the whip, but it wasn't him that made everything happen. It was all the people supporting him that made everything happen. Those were the real players. And on top of that, he was just kind of crazy in the head, like not in a good way. I'm crazy, I know that, but like, I don't know. I think that people like really overestimate how like great he was, And Pirates of Silicon Valley was a great movie. I really enjoyed that movie.
Oh,
You guys check it out.
I just watched World War Z. You guys gotta watch that.
With Brad
That's so
Pitt.
far. That's pretty like far left field over there. Yeah. So what you're trying to say is that Steve Jobs is going to be the start of the zombie apocalypse because somewhere they have his body in cryogenic sleep and stasis, and they're going to try to revive him, and that's what's going to happen. That would be a good plot. Apple's going to be the root of all evil. They're going to try to bring him back. Him and Walt Disney.
Walt Disney's freaking. Dude, I love the man for what he did with. That dude was a pervert. Every one of his cartoons are sexually oriented.
Dude, if you like Walt Disney and
I
like
love
all
him.
the backstory of how Disney really hit its stride, check out Saving Mr. Banks. It's like it's partly a Disney story, but it's mostly about Mary Poppins and the author and how she struggled with the idea of having Disney do a movie for her book, and it was actually really good. I was very surprised by that. But Tiger Claw's like, yeah, zombie Steve Jobs. I'm gonna give people nightmares now. That's a scary thought. They already have zombies as it is. Because don't try to tell an Apple fanboy that Android's better than an iPhone. It's like, what? Obi's tinkering with something. But anyway, let me start going through some of the features.
Yeah, I got it
on
up.
the site.
I'm looking for my username and password so I can log in and then show everybody.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead and talk.
You
It's
can show
on
them.
there.
You can show them unregistered. Just show them like if you just come into the site unregistered.
It's on there. Go ahead.
All right. So the first thing you're gonna notice if you're unregistered is the site registration. So now you can register on the site, set up a profile, upload an avatar. You could follow other people on the site, favorite things on different parts of the site like activity updates, shares, forum posts, all that kind of stuff. And you can view different streams per member. Like every member gets to share whatever they want. Like they connect their YouTube, their Twitter, their Last FM. I'm trying to work out on the Facebook and other stuff. So like you could pretty much pimp out your own stuff, and we're cool with it. We're giving you a place to do that. So we understand there's other creators, other creatives, other geeks, and content marketers that are going to be part of our ecosystem. So we want you to have a place to self promote without it seeming spammy or douchey, because a lot of communities don't allow that, a lot of platforms don't allow that. And
Yeah,
that's
what's
what we're
up with
about.
that?
I'm telling you, people hate that. Like you go on a Twitch stream or go to someone's website, and even if what you're plugging adds value to the conversation, they look at you like you just like whipped out your penis and slapped them on the forehead with it. That's pretty much how offensive it is to some people. Like, really? Did you just share a link that adds value to the conversation here? What's wrong with you? Like I've even told people before, like, hey, we just promoted your content on our site, or we promoted your content on our podcast. Check it out. We really like what you're doing. Keep it up. And it's like, I appreciate that, but you really should have talked about your thing on my thing.
Yep. When people realize how far they can get working together with us, and it's going to be unstoppable.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I think Guy Kawasaki says it best. I always say this, the metaphor that he uses of like sharing the pizza, and like he's like, would you rather have one slice of pizza or share a giant pizza, a giant pie? And I'm like, I'd rather have a giant pie and share with other people. But people hold on to this tiny little sliver of pizza, and they're like, it's my pizza slice. It's like, I'm going to hold on to it and keep it all to myself. And it's like, okay, well, don't you know that's like, everything around us shows us that there's power in a collective. There's no cause that works with just one person. There's no, would you rather have a channel or a network? Would you rather have a member or a subscriber base? Everything works when you multiply it and it's scalable. And when people unite together behind a brand or a message or a cause, right? and it's all around us, those success stories, but people still feel like I'm gonna do this all by myself because I have all the skills and all the resources. I don't need anyone else. And even if you have everything you need, it doesn't hurt to help out other people because there's always ways you could complement each other and build each other up. And that's what we're doing here. But yeah, that's that self promotion thing. It's just a funny thing that on the internet, even on Reddit, it's like if people feel like you're being even remotely self promoting, which is why I don't even bother with Reddit, because like I'll join the conversation and add value to it, and I might go like 5 or 6 messages in and then I'll say, hey, I wrote about this very topic on my website, blah blah blah, and they're like, figures, you only have 20 posts for the week and you're trying to plug your own thing. You're probably just some marketer trying to self promote. Hibbity hibbity hibbity. So it's the funniest thing ever.
It's
But
envy,
anyway,
dude. It's envy. That's what it is.
it is, and I think just the online community as a whole. There's a lot of stuff going on in the chat. I'm falling behind here, but but I think that it's just a thing where people need something to be angry at and be bitter about, and something to take out their angst at. That's why people will always jump at the opportunity to start a fight. Like, if you really wanted if you're desperate for attention on the internet, don't write something. Don't talk about the cure for cancer. Don't talk about don't share your tips on how to succeed with a business. Don't share even cute cat pictures. The easiest way to get attention online is to just be super negative and controversial, so people could come to you and fight you. Like, you're a terrible person. You're horrible. That gets lots of attention. But when it comes to using words of encouragement and empowering each other, people don't take the time out. It's like they act like their fingers fall off if they have to write 3 words. I love you, or I appreciate you. Like, oh no, if I type that, I'm gonna die. So we're hoping we can undo some of that stuff and create that I don't want to say the word synergy, but create that symbiosis, that camaraderie. That's something that there isn't enough of out there.
Right. You can keep going about this. I'm just watching it.
I just went up on a total rant, but
It's
so
okay.
oh yeah,
That's what the full show is for today.
it is.
Mhm.
So 'cause we are pretty much going completely off the cuff. The other part, Stan's going to be excited about it, and Stan, you can talk about it as well. What you have envisioned for it, because this is your baby and my baby together. Because I know we're both.
Aw.
Yeah, man, this is our baby. We're both aspiring writers. Now you have published works. I've done a lot of ghostwriting and hoard myself out quite a bit. I need to get published work out there, but I love it. I love the creative process. So the new section we're working on, a new area on the site is the storytelling area. It's where aspiring writers can, share their creativity and promote their published works. And maybe you could just share rough works too. And we want to make it a place where you're not going to be judged. So it's a twofold thing. We're gonna have.
Epic.
It is going to be epic.
I
And,
judge you, but I expect to be judged in return, so thank you.
Well, you can ignore Obi if he sounds negative or tries to troll you.
That hurts.
Tiger Claw says, "Your baby, who's on diaper duty?" Oh, that's still up for grabs. I'm pretty good with the diapers. I have a little technique where I grab both of the legs, support the back, lift the baby up, then hold the back, and then I kind of cup the booty so that the legs can't go into the poop, and then scoop up the diaper and then throw it aside after you make the little bundle, and then
Wait,
clean.
Hey,
clean.
do that again. I just minimized the window. I want everybody to see this.
Yeah, so this is what you do. This is for especially for new daddies. This is my technique. Grab the legs, make sure you support the back, baby's back. Don't pull it too high up because you don't want to strain the baby's neck, all right? So you lift up, kind of cup the booty and make sure you support the back. Again, don't put tension on the neck, all right? But babies are pretty resilient, I'm going to tell you that. But still. And then you just, clean up in there. Make sure you get between the legs, all up, Try not to, you clean from the front to the back, not from the back to the front, because that's yucky, all right? You're going to get poop particulates in the crevices. All right, and then you put your little lotion and dry. I like to do a wet wipe and then another wet wipe because the first wet wipe is gonna get really soiled. Until that wet wipe comes out pretty clean, then you get another wet wipe. Then you go in there, put a little powder or lotion, whatever you do, so baby doesn't get rash, and then put the little boop, 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 done. Thank you. Little baby corner 101. Kitty Kate in the house. So yeah, all right, back to the storytelling section. So this is our baby. Super tangent night. I'm gonna rename this mega tangent episode.
Everybody's gonna start yelling at me because I'm like shrinking the window and then I'm moving it back open so you can talk, and I shrink the window and move back open, shrink, open, close, open, close, open. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
So storytelling section, and not much there to look at right now. But what you will see on that storytelling page is the featured articles. That's the second part of it. The first part of this is we'll have submission channels. Mainly it's going to be the forums, and email for now, and then we're going to try to make it so that's a very clean process. Maybe I'm trying to think of a way that maybe you could submit it and it'll go straight to that featured area, but then we could do a vote up, vote down mechanic so that things are featured that way. So working out, obviously the first iteration isn't going to be very sexy, but we're going to just try to get some content out there, and then we'll figure out how to make it look really sexy and make it a good user experience. And that's kind of the theme right now. It's getting everything functional, getting the content populated, and then we'll refine it, make it easier to navigate, more intuitive, cleaner, sexier, all that good stuff. But there's still tons more features that we're gonna implement and refine. We talked about the social streaming, where you could integrate your social network feeds and pretty much promote yourself in a good way. So we're giving you a place to do that. There's a place on the forums where you could share your podcasts and your Twitch information, or maybe some of your favorite podcasts or Twitch channels that are not your own, but you just want to share that love. There's a place where you can introduce yourself and just say, this is what I do, this is what I like, this is my favorite color, my favorite foods, blah, whatever. We'll do that kind of stuff. And it's not templated. You can say whatever you want. And, we might give you a little bit of guidance on what to say. But that's pretty much what we're going to do on that. It's pretty self-explanatory on the forums. Another big thing is achievements. And the gamers are going to love this because you do stuff on the site and you earn points. Now, these are pretty much one-time deals. But what we have for pretty much everything across the board is you do something once and you get the first achievement, like your baby achievement. But then if you keep repeating those activities, eventually you'll get another achievement for your continued good behavior. and then we give you a cookie.
And as you guys see, I'm just now logged in, and you guys can see that I have no achievements. I have nothing. So I'll get mine too.
But hey, but you could go on, and we're still gonna move around the sidebar. But if you scroll down, you can see all the people on the member list. It shows you the last most active people right now. That again, a lot of this stuff might be changed by the time you finally visit the site. But
Yogizilla needs to be nerfed.
No, Yogizilla's good where he's at.
If you see how many points he has, he needs to be nerfed.
I'm showing it on the stream right now. Yeah, 311, and then of course Stan's saying that because he only has 250.
Exactly.
They both need to be nerfed greatly.
Exactly.
Chop them down at the knees. We're good.
Now, if you click on any member on there when you're logged in, you have the option to follow them, like send them a friend request, and they can either accept or refuse it. And you could also favorite people's different things in their activity stream, and you could see their achievements. So we're not making the achievements super obvious so that you have to kind of work towards them, but eventually people will figure them out, or they'll share them and say, this is how I did this, and that's fine. But we don't want to make it so easy. It's like, make the achievement 3 comments, and that's the name of the achievement. I wonder what he did to get the 3 comments achievement. We want it to be kind of like an Easter egg hunt. So
we left 2 comments, and we got the last one for free.
Yeah, that'd be just throw a total curveball. That'd be good. The chat's live now. See, the moment Jeff and Kate come in here, it's crazy. I love it.
But definitely, Go up. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But definitely, guys, we do want you guys to head over there and just see it. I mean, it's a brand new site. Yogi has been putting, and I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to spread, stretch the truth. He's spent hours of time on this website and done a very great job, a good job. And it's just a good job to say that, guys, it's not just a website. It's an interactive tool to talk to your family is what it is. If you want to be a part of the gang, of course, all you got to do is ask. We're not going to say no. Unless you're just a flat-out troll, I guess. But yeah, guys, that's what it's there for. It's an awesome website. I hope you guys used it. And he's got more to talk about, actually, so I'm just going to shut up. Go ahead, yo. It's not a very good... This is not a very fast quickie.
I know, it's not. I didn't think I'd be going through it that hard, but hey, I gave you opportunity to make your soundbite live. There you go. You're welcome. Universal commenting. That's another thing we implemented. So I know that it's already a really hard thing for people to type in a couple of words, especially if you have to register or log in with something, create a new account. Who does that? So you could comment anonymously. You can make your name Rick James if you want and be like, I'm Rick James, bitch. We don't care. You can say you're Rick Astley and say, I'm never going to give you up. Whatever you want to do. So universal commenting, you can use the platform of your choice, whether it's Facebook, the Comment Love platform, or whatever. Discus, whatever else we have in there. Google Plus, we might put it back in there if we get it all cleaned up. And then you could just comment like that. And, it means a lot to everybody contributing because, it shows that people not only enjoyed the article, but it gave them something to think about and talk about.
Definitely.
It's one thing to look at it and, nod your head and say, that's good. It was another thing to say it. People always seem to leave comments for when they have something negative to say. It's like, well, excuse me, I love you, but I wholeheartedly disagree because of blah, 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 blah. And you're wrong because this is not right. It's like, I know this is your opinion, but it's the wrong opinion.
Stan does that shit to you all the time, Yogi.
I do that to you all the time. I love you, Yogi, but you're totally wrong.
No, I just love in general when people say your opinion is wrong. It's like it's an opinion. It's neither wrong nor right. That's why it's an opinion.
Then you go back to him and say, well, and you're a retard. So there. Now we're even.
No, Yogi doesn't do that. That's
not to you.
Not to me. Does he do it to anyone?
What do I do? I was reading the chat.
Nothing. You don't do anything.
I am
he
nice
just lets it slide.
And
man.
yes, she said it too. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So speaking of commenting, we have the ever popular Comment Love system. That if you're not a blogger, what Comment Love is that it lets you share comments. It lets you comment and then share a blog post from another blog. And if you're a blogger, this is really useful to you because it's a nice built-in way to promote whatever you did recently or something you're particularly proud of, like maybe a short story you wrote or a poem that you wrote that we can feature on the storytelling section. So Comment Love makes that possible. Very, very, very straightforward. Another thing too for the SEO people, for now we are allowing do follow links. So you'll get a little link juice if that's something that really appeals to you. That's there too. The points, achievements, tie into points. We're working on doing like ongoing point systems for like every comment, for every share. But the problem with that is that you can't do it yet. We have to get the balance of the achievements first so we can see where everybody ends up averaging out at. So obviously Stan and I are at the high end, and then most people are sitting between 20 to 100 points, on average.
Nope, 21.
So
I can get more specific for you if you want. 21.
I know where they're at, but I was trying to be fair to everyone else.
Oh my!
Later on, they might go further along.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start a coup anyway. I'm gonna start and it's not a coup. I'm gonna start a petition against Yogi Zilla and Stan Farina. just because they're so high up there and they're just leaving everybody behind. What have you left behind? Oh wait, sorry, wrong show. Sorry.
I second your motion. You need to be nerfed.
Hey, it's really simple. The stuff, pretty much all the stuff that I'm sharing with you guys are the ways you can earn points.
Everybody gang up on Yogi.
The place to go. Oh, speaking of which, you can invite people. Inviting people, that might be a thing we might do ongoing points with. And there may or may not be an achievement attached to that. But if you invite people, you know, that's something obviously that we consider very valuable, because your friends trust you. They may not trust us because they don't know us from a hole in the wall. So they might actually give us a real look-see, you know. We talked about the forums already. We have a donate section. We're ready. You know, a lot of people suggested, they say, hey, you know, I know you guys are trying to make things happen. I know, Yogi, you're like pretty much, you know, bootstrapping this whole thing, and it's rough on you, and, you know, you should get like ads up and a donate section up. And I think, you know what, I will, because, you know, usually I'm apprehensive about it, but we do need to like make sure this is sustainable and we can keep growing. So there is a donate section, and what's gonna happen with that is that it's gonna, right now it's just set up so for the network costs and to help me focus on this full time. But it's also going to be a place where if any of our contributors have a fundraising campaign that they're doing through I'm Raising or Patreon or Kickstarter or PayPal, you know, we'll start getting some of those up on there as well. So that's what's going on with that. Because, you know, obviously there's a time cost and there's a monetary cost for me to keep things running. So that's what we have that there. But don't feel like you're pressured to donate. Stan, you were like donating like every like 3 hours today. I was like, whoa.
I was just trying to encourage you.
I know. I felt the love. I was like running around like crazy and just like blowing steam out of my ears like those old cartoons, and I kept seeing messages come through on my phone. I'm like, oh look, what the heck? I kept thinking it was someone different, and I think, nope, Stan. That was awesome, man.
You can do that to me too, Stan, if you want.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You know.
I'll have to sell some more blood.
Jesus.
Yeah, donate the plasma. They're getting stingy with that though. Like they don't like my plasma anymore. They're like, yeah, we'll give you 5 cents for that. But I'm lightheaded. Come on. Okay, here's another big thing: affiliate marketing, and this is something everybody get behind, because everybody's got their own thing going on. That everybody's pushing some kind of product or service, and we've got quite a bit of views right now, and the traffic's coming in steadily. We're gonna probably explore doing Google ads and other kind of stuff. Facebook not so much, because Facebook I'm finding they're using a lot of click bots. And then people like your stuff, and then they unlike it right away. It's like, wait a minute, Facebook, you're charging for this? Nice. Way to stick it to the consumer. But we're exploring different venues. And what affiliate marketing is if you become an affiliate of our network, we feature you in certain areas, maybe banner ads, or we have a certain page allocated, depending how we do it, what kind of deal we set up. Usually for affiliate marketing, it's just we either do a review or we put you on a certain page, and then you say, hey, check if you want hosting, go to these places. If you want graphic design, go to these places. These are approved, endorsed providers, kind of like Dave Ramsey does with ELP, endorsed local providers. That's the kind of thing we're going to do. And then there'll be like a revenue sharing with that. Like, you know, if we send you, you know, a customer and they buy this X amount of stuff, we get 10% of the transaction, or 5%, whatever it is. So that's kind of stuff we're going to be working on, setting up a program for that. And, you know, if you have any kind of service you provide, any kind of product you offer that you think our community might be interested in, and remember, we have all kinds of people in the community. You know, geek culture is huge.
I need artwork.
There you go, artwork. You know, there's a few people that we know do art. So if you want to be formally featured, let us know. Just tweet at YogiZilla or at Geeky Antics, and we'll set that up. Or just come by our site and you know, leave a comment or whatever, and we'll do it that way. Or mail us. So the last thing is revenue sharing. That's gonna be way down the road. But once we get all the bugs, expenses, and overhead costs out of the way, and the foundation is really solidified on the site, we're gonna work on ways to have our like basically the most active contributors, the core team members, get a cut of any revenue that may come in from ads or sponsorships or anything of the sort. But that's further down the road. But I know that everybody could use a little bit of supplemental income, so it won't be much, but it'll be something. So these are all the things that are in the plan. So, all right, I've said enough. Go ahead, Ob. You have any thoughts on it, or Stan, on what I just shared?
No.
You did awesome.
Stan might, because he likes to talk just like you. So.
Silent Bob.
Jesus.
That's me.
Wow.
Maiden says she's down to do some artwork.
Yeah, but she's the wrong kind of artist. Graphic design is what I need. I'm gonna get her to do a drawing for me though. Seriously.
She does cartooning?
Oh no. I got a couple of things I'll link to you that she's on. Really nice, good drawings. She's a real good artist. So you go ahead and link your stuff in their Maiden.
You can scan artwork and then manipulate it a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't want to manipulate things like that because that's something somebody put like hours into, and I just don't want to. I'd rather manipulate a picture that somebody just took a screenshot of something or just did whatever. So
right.
But anyway, now that we got that real short quickie out of the way, it's almost time to go, dude. You realize it's 20 to 1, guys, so we're still going at it.
We have no feature discussion.
Yeah, we're just bullshitting. But guys, we do want to get, of course, the next thing we got going on is community events and giveaways. Guys, there's just too much to plug here. There's just so much that we got going on. If you guys want to know anything about the events that we're having, the giveaways, it's still up on here, guys. Go up to geekyantics.com or .net. It goes to the same spot, and you guys register, and you guys can find anything and everything that we are doing. It's on gang. A few little links that I got for you here. The Steam community, the groups page. Go, guys, check that out. And the groups pages are as follows: HorsePLAY, Retro Friday, _ Hearthstone, and then Hearthstone.Heroes. So you guys go check those out. I'm going to put those in a little thing so you guys can write them down right here on the stream. So you guys go check those out as well. And just tell us, get on those, because that's where we're doing the giveaway, especially on Steam. We're giving a lot of games away. Yogi just said he's giving one away. I'm going to give one away, or several, because we want you guys to play with us. So, but Yogi, you know what?
Hello. I'm testing out the raffle option in the chat, see if we have enough time to do a quick raffle.
Oh, I actually can do that. I have the better. I have the dice roll if you want. But
do you have something to give away?
You know what? Let's do a giveaway right now, dude. Seriously.
Do you have something to give away?
I don't. I can. I just gotta go buy it and just give it away.
Hold on, let me see if I could. Let me test it out real quick here. Make sure it works okay. I'm still lagging a little bit.
Oh no. All right. There it is, right there. Well, I got mine anyway.
All right, so this is a test raffle, guys, to see if it works right, and then we'll do a real one. But if we don't get enough time, because I know we got less than 20 minutes left or so.
Well, we started about 15 minutes late, so we still got a good half hour.
Okay, so we're good.
So,
but in the meantime, go ahead.
You just put exclamation point raffle in?
Yep, that's to join. Exclamation raffle. Oh, he's joining the raffle too.
Well, if I win, we'll just re-roll, dude. I'm just just helping people do it. So you guys go ahead and put the exclamation point and then raffle. It'll let you guys join the raffle. You guys go do that real quick. And as in about 30 seconds here, we're gonna do a little test one real quick, and then we'll do it again for the official giveaway. Do you want to do yours first? Or you just want to give? I'll give one away. I can give it to the person right after the stream. Sound good?
Yeah, if you want to do one.
Okay. For those that I don't know, Left 4 Dead 2 is the game I'm going to give away right now. Sound good?
Yeah.
If you guys do have it and you guys do want to pass it along, you guys can. But I'll make sure I find something else that you can use. So let's add one more.
All right, so we'll do So this was gonna be a test, but we'll do Left 4 Dead 2 for this one, and then
For this one?
how would they get in touch with you to get it afterwards?
What you'll do is basically just leave your Steam name here in chat, and I will go to it right now as we're talking, and just on the show right now, and actually get on Steam, and I'll add you as a friend, and then right after the show, once we go offline, I will then buy the game. Because I don't have it in stock, of course, but it doesn't take anything. But I'll buy the game and I'll gift it to you right away. So then as soon as you get it, it's all yours.
All right, so is everyone in the raffle that wants to be? I'm about to close it. So Stan, you have any thing you want to add to the conversation while we get this going?
Fear the Jeff wants us to talk about or mention
Oh yes,
their friend's band.
yeah, Emerson J. I see that they did the Killers cover. I love the Killers.
Man,
Check that out. So
yeah, I just listened to a few seconds of the song. Sounds awesome.
sweet. All right, so I think everybody's in, and let me see. So let's try. It should give me the result with this. It's not working. All right, let's try it again. Unless you want to just do the dice roll on the OB.
Ah, crap. I just closed the dang thing.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It might be because I'm lagging. Usually it works just fine.
Lagger. Oh, no. Mine, where'd it go?
Usually when it...
Oh, it's actually on the, it's not coming up. Ha! That's funny.
What is it?
It's actually on Twitch, on the channel.
The winner?
No, the roll. Dice roll. I have it on mine, but it'd be like, yeah, you don't have it on the channel yet. So,
Yeah, you guys keep talking while I get it all sorted out.
we are going to keep talking. Well, what we're going to do while we're doing this, and we're going to get this raffle going, we're just going to free ball for a little bit. We're not going to really do anything for you guys that are cheapies like us. There are a few little websites that you guys can go to. Now, the Steam summer sale, okay, and bonus adventure is here, guys. Hurry. It's only till June 30th. That is 3 more days. It's 3 days to go. There are some killer deals. Vote for a community, flash sales, and earn freebies plus points. Join a colored team, guys. Now, when we say there's a little bit of things that we want to make sure that you guys do, because you can win, and you can win up to 3 games on your list. Now, if you're like me and you have a bunch of games on your wish list, you have a bunch of $60, $40, $50, $60 games. If you can get 3 of those for free just for voting for getting on a team, shit, why not? That's how you do it. Join a color team. Go team green, not purple. Thank you. And you have a chance to win awesome prizes like free games. Sorry, Young. Increase your library and awesome games rather than paying $65 a pop for console games. You can head on over to get the shameless short. Ouch. You could pay $65 for a console game, or you could just. Man, my whole thought process is just leaving my head right now.
So yeah, as I said, on Steam, you can increase your library of awesome games rather than paying $65 a pop for console games and then hang your head in shame, shortly thereafter, because it's a big investment for something you might more than likely won't end up playing that much or liking at all. So Steam's a good deal. Also we're doing the gift exchange and giveaway. We're encouraging people to exchange gifts on Steam, and it's a good way to spread good cheer. It's like Christmas early,
Mm-hmm.
And we got our Steam community group, as we said earlier. It's like a HorsePLAY, you'll find us, and that'll be a good way to find people that you can gift on Steam. Go outside of your circle, and create a little hype around it. We want to recognize that kind of stuff. So make sure I'm checking to see if anybody joined the raffle. We're still testing it out. Might have to do it next week. If not, we'll just do if this doesn't work out, we'll just do some more giveaways on the site itself. So stay tuned for that. We might even make a dedicated giveaway section so it's easier to find and really makes sense, more intuitive. But what else? GOG.com has had some really cool stuff as well. Thanks Kazan over at All Games. He gave me a heads up. They had Torchlight for free.
Mm-hmm.
If you just sign up, you get free games on that site, and they are a part of your library, DRM free. You can download them and they're yours keep forever. OP as hell. I picked up Rogue Shooter, Shadowrun Returns, and a couple of other games, and I got gifted copies of The Ship and a bunch of other stuff. People were getting into the gift exchange before I even said that should be a thing. So that's kind of what inspired it. So thanks to the Deep Blue guy, also part of the All Games community, for hooking that up. I'm sure that plenty of more games will be purchased before the end of the week, because they're like $1, $2. That's definitely within my budget. But the reason I'm really excited about it, guys, it's an investment for what I do over with the with the Dust Off and Retro Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag the Dust Off and hashtag Retro Friday. I can stream new games that you may have missed. Like I streamed last Saturday. I streamed Hell Yeah from Sega, and people were like, "I've never seen this game, but this looks freaking awesome." So it's just great finding those games that people normally would not hear about, and then they see it on the stream and they're like, "What is this game? This looks insane." They had this game, Hell Yeah. There's a part where you're spinning a wheel to find out how you killed the character, but it's all cartoon violence, so it's cute, but it's also gory at the same time. And it's kind of like the really exaggerated kind of Japanese style humor. It's just way over the top.
You want to give their kitty cat permission to post, please?
Yeah. I don't know why I did it to her. I put her in here as a reg. I don't know why. It's being silly.
The kitty cat will not get timed out for 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes.
3 minutes, that's your window. Make it count.
It should, make it count right now. So, Yoke, we got a few minutes left. You wanna spitball about anything or freeball about anything lately that's you got a rant about?
Well, some people have been asking what games should I get on Steam? There's so many freaking great games to get. There's a bunch I can recommend. Dust Elysian Tale, if you like single player games. Agrabah Generations of War.
Mm-hmm.
Agrabah Generations of War 0. Pixel Piracy, those are all single player. Rogue Shooter, which I got. If you want multiplayer, Payday 2, Magic 2014, Risk of Rain, The Ship.
Left 4 Dead 2.
That too. There's a bunch of games I can recommend. I love Rogue Legacy. That's a single player game, but If you like old school kind of like ghouls and goblins type stuff, that game is OP as heck. And it has Stan Farina in it. He's a playable character. That is confirmed. You get the shades and the blue sky background.
Ooh.
Stan not even listening.
He's not, which is funny because we're talking shit about him and he doesn't even know. Shh. Well, and I'm just going to talk a little bit, and I just want to get some of these out of here. To keep the conversation going, guys, leave us a voicemail. Yogi, do we have time for voicemails? Do we have any voicemails for today?
We don't have any voicemails right now, I don't think.
Okay,
We'll
so
do
I'm
next
going to
week.
say right now, everybody that's listening and watching this, you fail. Thanks. No voicemails this week, but you can leave us one for next week. 206-415-4987. And or email us at mail@geekyantics.net. Please keep them short, guys, so we can play them live. Now, that being said, with the voicemails and the emails, you guys can email and send a voicemail, and if it's for another show on Geeky Antics, such as the Sunday Dose or the Gaming Death, you guys, Yogi will get those messages to us. So you guys make sure it's any show on Geeky Antics. Number again is 206-415-4987. It's right above our heads, right up there. And you guys can just go check us out at geekyantics.net. Again, HorsePLAY is live everywhere. I mean everywhere. You can listen and download awesome podcasts. Please take a few minutes to just give us a thumbs up. You guys don't mean it, but with every thumbs up that we get, that's the more, the better reviews and the better all the comments, the thumbs up, subscribes, the shares. The more we get, the higher on search results will be, the more giveaways we're going to do, the more just everything that we're going to do, which is going to benefit you guys. So we really appreciate it. And I want to thanks to everyone who has been promoting our content without fail. We love you guys. I've said it already, and Yogi's just puffing away, but I will say it for both of us. We love you guys. Thank you very much. Guys, the gang is growing. It is growing rampantly. You guys check out the Geeky Antics YouTube and Twitch page, which you're on the Twitch page right now. And, of course, youtube.com/Geeky Antics. You guys check those out. Every the uncut version of HorsePLAY is on there. The Sunday Dose is on there. Gaming Death Podcast is on there. We have a whole bunch of things going on right now, guys. And we're excited, so excited I can barely even talk, as you guys can see. So, guys, check that out. And, of course, we have it crossed out, but if you guys want any kind of music, go ahead. It's totally royalty free. You guys can monetize all your videos. Technoaxe.com. That's TEKNOAXE. Technoaxe.com or Technoaxe right on YouTube. So big shout outs to our flagship show right over at geekyantics.net. Now the same as .com. So whether you do .com, .net, so I don't have to worry about this crap ever again. .com.net will go to the same spot. You guys did see it a few minutes ago. We'll bring you right to our mothership. The big ship that says Geeky Antics Network Global. Serious geeks. Silly fun. Exactly. I don't know. I just wanted to shout that out. But, of course, the Gaming Death Podcast. They're on Twitch right over at twitch.tv/Gaming Death every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And hopefully sign up canceling right here on Geeky Antics. So right here before HorsePLAY, the Gaming Death Podcast right on Geeky Antics. So, but we are super stoked to have Chris, Don, Caleb, and Hollow. I said it again wrong. Again. We're really super stoked to have you guys join the gang and just really proud of everything you guys are doing. And again, that's you guys. Thanks. EU Gamers. Now, we do want to invite you guys as well. As you guys know, if you guys don't know, join us on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I know it's really early for us over here, but for you guys over in Europe, 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. in Amsterdam. So if you guys live in that, that's the only one I know because that's where Doc lives. So you guys can check out the Sunday Dose with me, Obi-Wan X2, and Doc Row Games. We discuss League of Legends, Diablo 3, and we are going to be playing WildStar on EU and NA. So you guys look forward to that. We're going to be talking a lot of things. and we just basically talk a lot of senseless crap. When me and
Obi,
I didn't do it.
we have a winner.
What?
Maiden, I was brain farting and I forgot how to do the raffle through Moobot. But Maiden Shy White Wolf won. But she already has Left 4 Dead 2 and she gave it to Fear the Jeff.
Oh, you can't give it away. No. Yeah.
Sure she can.
Congratulations, Fear the Jeff is the winner of the giveaway. Fear.
I would hype it up in the chat,
don't.
except I am lagging like a mofo.
Congrats, Jeff. I will get with you afterwards. I'll actually get on Skype if you want to talk, and we'll actually get it through you right after the show. Congratulations to you for that win, or Maiden giving it to you. She does already have it. Again, you guys check out that Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. In Amsterdam, the Sunday Dose with Obi-Wan X2 and Doc Row Games. Of course, we discuss everything that is League of Legends, Diablo 3, and stupid. Just say right there, we are dumb most of the time. But it's funny. You guys come join us. And the funny thing is it's 9 a.m. my time. So I'm still like this. What's going on, guys? Because I don't go to bed like I'm supposed to on Saturday. But anyway.
Whatever. You're bright-eyed and chipper, and you're like, yay! I'm listening to you like, yay, everybody, yay! I'm like, what the hell? It's too early for this crap. I'm looking at it, one eye closed. Like, ha.
You want to know why?
It's kind of hot, guys.
You want to know why?
Why?
I got to do it.
You got a coffee IV?
Because it's just me and Doc. You're not on the show. I love you, Yogi. Come on, check. Check. Check out our friends. Dude, stop. Check out.
Watch to see if I like just splice in some fart sounds during your next podcast episode.
You're probably going to. That's the problem. Check out our friends at
Stitcher. You gotta listen to Stitcher and be like, "Hi, I'm Obi."
Check out our friends at We're the Opponent. 42 level 1 Gaming History 101, the B Team Podcast, R9 Cast, Knuckleballer Radio, Pixelated Pints, which new host right over there, Pixelated Pints, Zombie Cast, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Cast, Fantastic Forum, Sega Nerds, and the Castuberous Doctor Who podcast on the All Games Network and Gang Network, of course. The other places where geeky goodness can be found. There are a bunch of them, of course, right here at Geeky Antics, and of course at allgames.com, because they are the shit. Of course. I say of course. Yeah. Let them know that Obi and Yogi sent you guys over, and they're going to extend you a family invite, an All Games family invite. So, Yogi, you got any news on any upcoming episodes in the future here?
Yeah, we're gonna keep the launch party action going on, and hopefully next week I won't have much lag, and we could give the giveaway straight on early on the stream and do it right on the spot, so we don't have to wait afterwards. And then I'll just give it to you right on Steam, and it'll be done. I got a bunch of games in there. I know I got Risk of Rain. I got one or two copies of that to give away. I got Magic 2014. I got Guns of Icarus Online, which is a really fun game where you get to be basically pirates, but you have airships instead of regular boats. That also has Stan Farina as an unlockable character. We have Skulls. I have Skulls of the Shogun. I think I have an extra copy of Payday 2. I have a copy of The Ship. Tons of stuff to give away. So chances are, if you want, I might have a copy. Oh, Hammer Watch, another one of my favorites. So yeah, and Fear the Jeff just won Left 4 Dead 2 for Steam.
Yes, he
Pretty
did.
much most of these giveaways will be Steam based. No, airships, not earships. Though that'd be kind of interesting too. Earships.
Now, when we do the giveaways and the community events on Steam and on Gang, you guys will. It's not just going to be games. I mean, we're going to have solid prizes too. I got one right here. It's nothing big, but it's a giveaway for you guys, for those that need a good mouse pad. So, But, things like that is what we want to give away, and we like giving stuff away, period. Just because you guys are you, even for the people that join us every week. So, and do you have anything you would like to plug, sir?
Thank you all, man. I can't believe that the website is getting all the traffic that it's getting. It's like we owe a lot of gratitude. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Word. And once we get the storytelling section up, that's gonna be awesome. And along with that, I love the idea of doing like the art section, though. It's like, there's already a deviant art, so it's like, but there's really a need. There's not enough places for authors and aspiring writers, poets to be able to feature the stuff. So we definitely want to give that outlet because what is there? Goodreads.com, and that's it. There's not much out there. So, you excited about this, Stan?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. We're going to have, actually, as soon as next week, we're going to have probably 5 or 6 stories up, and it's going to rock your world.
That sounds awesome.
That's going to be our weekend project. Hopefully it won't be so crazy for me because, like I said, family's coming down and it's been very busy in the Yogi household.
Definitely.
It's been a bad house.
But if you guys are listening right now on allgames.com, B-Team is coming up next, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to hang out in the chat room by clicking on the live button, guys. And again, from all of us here at HorsePLAY Live and, of course, Geeky Antics, we do want to really, 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 really very much say that we very much appreciate each and every one of you. Without you guys, this is not possible, period. Like Stan said, yeah, we got some help when we started with all games. I mean, even to them. Without you guys, period, it's not possible. We are doing this every week just because we love to do it. Yogi pays money out of pocket. Stan gives money out of pocket. I'm going to give money out of pocket. I mean, we don't do this just to make money. We do this because we love it. That's what we want you guys to know. That's what we want you guys to be a part of, just because. So, from all of us, well, from the two of us, plus Stan, here at HorsePLAY, my name is Obi1X2, and that guy over there is the Zilla, Yogi. We'll see you guys, and of course our guest. Thank you for calling in, Stan, the man Farina. We will see you guys.
Stan, the overseer.
We will see you guys. Wow. I can't even end the show right? Really?
I'm sorry, I completely derailed. Obi had the perfect. Listen, people. Obi closes the show so well. He's a pro when it comes to reading the plugs and being all professional. And I just come in and be completely unprofessional. But I'm a terrible ringleader. I'm
Dick,
sorry.
play the damn outro music.
Am I playing the outro?
Yeah,
music?
yeah. I can't.
You guys ready? You guys ready to dance?
Yep. All right,
Oh my God,
guys.
we're gonna do it.
Obi1X2, YogiZilla, Stan and Man. You guys don't forget to tweet us all week long. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Let's dance.